Hey, YouTubers and TikTokers. I just talked to the gentleman here. I guess the guy that owns it, but it's kind of weird. I just got done with my, as you can see in the background, there's Denny and Lenny's. I got done with my birthday dinner. I got a jacked up burger. It had onions and jalapenos and barbecue sauce, and it was made just right. And then a plate full of fries. I'll add the 2 videos on here as shorts. You'll get to see it. But I just happened to, I seen it when I drove in, and figured I'd make a video of it. But this busy roadway back here, and then you got the plaza up there. But lo and behold, this might become a trend here now, just like in Japan. But there's warm cookie vending machine. Oh my! I am going to try. Well, the owner was just here, and we had a good old conversation. And they're going to try to get more of these and put them out throughout the area. But let's see here. And it's got, well, looks like his name is Adam. It says call Adam if you have a problem. So that was just probably Adam I just talked to. But yeah, I'm going to try. It looks like here. Let's see here. Looks like $6. Some are $5. But we're going to see what Red Velvet is. And I hope I have money. Alright, let me put you down there. I hope I have money for this. Well, I do, but I don't think this thing spits change back. It looks like it takes card. Yep, only card. So, let me do my... Alright, let's see here. I can barely see the screen. But, okay, let me see here. It has deluxe triple chocolate chunk, snickerdoodle. It's a 2-pack for the triple chocolate chunk. Snickerdoodle, it says 4-pack. Apple pie, but there's no picture. And then there's a 4-pack. It says SM 4-pack, but I don't know what that is. I see GCFCC 4-pack that looks like a chocolate chip. And then I guess there are a couple of random. RV is Red Velvet, SU is Sugar, SM is S'more, and AP is Apple Pie. So, okay, alright, I understand now. So, I don't know what DCC, oh, that says deluxe triple chocolate chunk. Okay, Snickerdoodle. Okay, I'm figuring it out now. So I see there's Red Velvet, it's $6. Snickerdoodle's $6. The deluxe triple chocolate chunk is $7. The GCC 4-pack. Oh, the chocolate chip. The chocolate chip is $6.50. Sugar cookie 4-pack is $6. Boy, with the glare on this, you can actually see me in the thing. There's so much glare, you can't even see it. So I'm gonna swipe my card. Oh, it takes tap. Yeah. Anything happening? Maybe I gotta buy first. Okay, here's dispensing. I think it's going to dispense.
Please present your card or your mobile phone.
Okay.
Authorizing.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just bought. There it is. It's on the conveyor. Here we go. I'll be cookies. All right. It says, please pick up your goods. Okay, the box is warm. Okay, I'm gonna head to my truck now. The box is warm. Oh my. Well, they're wrapped in little plastic. Wrapped in little plastic. So there are, how many in the box? 3. 3 in the box. It says 4 on the machine. Okay. All right, Mr. No, it's okay. It's just for something for $6 for 3 cookies. That's $2 a piece. I don't mind. I don't mind that at all. All right, we're in my truck. I'm gonna put you guys up in the window. All right, there we are. Let's see. Let me really tip them out. Yeah, there's 3. 3 really thick cookies for red velvet. So, yeah, let's try this. Dessert after my birthday meal. Put that in my trash bag. Okay. Warm. The edges are crusty. The chips, white chocolate chip, and then there's chocolate chip in there. It's very, very soft. Warm. Now I know what color my I'm gonna be sitting there going to number 2. Who does number 2 work for? And look down. Oh my God, I'm bleeding. I'm just kidding. Because normally the red dye affects me. And then when it comes out, it's like, am I dying? Very tasty. Imagine if you probably take Adam's number down and then find out when they replenish and get here on a day that they are like just made. Well, in the middle of the night, if I have hey, look, you can see it's like I got lipstick on. What the hell? The dye is affecting my lips. Look at my tongue. Ah! What the heck? I'm going to be thinking, oh my, well, it matches my shirt. There you go. Matches my shirt. Okay? So, but my thoughts on this, like, that machine's out in this parking lot, weekends and holidays. I don't know how often it gets used, but it's an idea. But another thing is, and I've been thinking about it, if I could find some property with a building on it, I would get all types of vending machines. I mean, the people could actually supply their own vending machines and then pay me to have their vending machine there, because what do YouTubers want to do? When they get their like check, and next thing you know, like, yeah, I'd probably even do it. I would probably even do it just to go see another country, to get out of Pennsylvania. Is to make a building. Well, you get your check and then you go over and see the vending machine capital of the world for yourself. You get random vending machines. You got electronic vending machines. You got vending machines that dispense lingerie. You got vending machines that probably just about everything that you could think of over there. Bananas, apples. Yeah. So my thought would be if I would get a veterans loan or something like that, if I could somehow, and make a pole barn, make a complete pole barn, and then have all the vendors bring their machines, and even have a spot where you could hire people to fix vending machines on the spot. That way everything's centrally located and it's a tourist attraction. That would be my idea. But I probably would walk in there and to the bank and be like, nope, sorry, we're not giving you that kind of cash for that. So I can't even buy one vending machine, let alone a whole pole barn full, or not even buying the pole barn. So maybe with a couple checks down the road from YouTube, like 5 years from now, because that seems like the time frame. If you keep consistently putting up videos, it seems like about your 5th year. Unless you're 5th year. Yeah, your 5th year, because I don't know what it is. Somebody at YouTube pushes a button and then starts sending your stuff in the feeds, and then sending it to different countries and seeing if the people take off with it, which I wouldn't understand why. You will get to see other things from other places and all over the world, and yeah, that's still one. You want one? Okay. So now, what I'm going to do now is I need to go get some food. I'm trying to think. They said for a bland diet for Precious, so I made some chicken and noodles, but that didn't seem to not be so good. So I got to give her medicine here at 4 o'clock. So I got to cook something between now and 4. So I'm just wondering. So I'll head back to my little town, and go to the local grocery store. that was interesting. Albi cookies. Oh no. Oh no. The school buses are out. I waited too long. Oh well. Now I gotta go see if I can get out here. I'll wait for the school bus to go by, and then well, Giants is right here. I could go to Giants, but I've never been in that. I only been in that store one time, and that was to try to pick up a birthday cake somebody ordered. I've never really took a cart, pushed it around in there. I know when you first walk in, it's like the veggies and produce and fruits and vegetables, and they're I'm standing there and I hear psss, and it's just like they're spraying the produce. I should go in there and check to see what the price of an avocado is, because at mine it's $3. At the little store I go to, Boyer's, it's $3 because I was buying them. I was buying them regularly because they had them at $1 a piece. So I was buying them and buying them and buying them, and then next thing you know, they jacked it up because I guess me and other people were buying them. So now they're like $3 a piece. Sometimes you can catch them for 2 for $3. Yeah, you can't speed down here through Halifax. That's where I'm going through right now. You can't speed through here because they usually have a cop sitting somewhere. Oh, I got a message.
Where's Crossroads?
You don't... Okay, my buddy don't know where Crossroads is. I have to... I can't tell him right now because I'm filming. But the Crossroads is what we call the Amish Mall. And basically it's a flea market place that the Amish took over. Basically, they took over like you wouldn't believe. So it started out like somebody built a building, and then they put regular people in, butcher, somebody making pizzas, somebody making subs, somebody doing a coffee bar, somebody basically a flea market, and then somebody like in the center of the place, they put a hamburger hot dogs. That's all they sold was hamburgers and hot dogs, because you could go to this stand down the way and get French fries, because that's what the stand down the way sold, but French fries. So each stand had a specific, speciality. So, but now, it started out with the Amish being at the one end of the building, making fried chicken, wings, turkey legs, gizzards, hearts. Now they've took over the hamburger hot dog stand. They took over the coffee stand. They took over the ice cream stand. They took over 3/4 of the butchering, where you get lunch meat and stuff like that too. There's like maybe 20 single. I'm surprised they haven't even taken over the wine. There's one people that sell wine in there for the vineyard. I'm surprised they haven't even taken over that. The Amish. Oh. tell you what, they make the money, and they have lots of kids. Oh, lots of kids. They're like rabbits. I guess it could be because right now, since we all got that, we're sterilizing. They're sterilizing us. So you can go right in and watch a movie on Prime. If you got Prime, is it Prime? Yeah, Prime. Yeah, and look up what is it? Dystopia, and you watch that the whole way through. Yeah, they got their plan spelled out. It has John Cusack as the bad guy. John Cusack plays the role of Bill Gates perfectly. So they have dystopia, and then what's the utopia? Utopia, dystopia. Those two are intertwined. One comes before the other. So, but yeah, and it has the lab-grown meat in it. Oh, you gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. They spelled it out for you, us. Yeah, I mean it. So here you go. Here you go. Let's put it this way. Republicans are Marvel, are like Captain America's team. Alright? Then you got the what was the Nazi soldier with the red skull? Yeah, the Red Skull guy. The Nazi guy. So you have those. That's Joe Biden. That's Joe Biden. And then it's simple as that. If that puts it in perspective to you, for any of you liberals out there, that's the best way to explain it. Captain America is Trump, and then you got Red Skull is Biden. You don't believe me? Why do you think we're funding Ukraine? Ukraine is an SS sanctuary. That's where the Nazis are. Then Canada has the nerve to honor one of them. So don't tell me that. And then on top of that, the Democrats are also part of the KKK, because you know that because Hillary Clinton comes out and I think does an interview at the fucking mansion. Excuse my language, but yeah, she does an interview at the mansion. And it's all derived from, the Democrats are derived from the KKK. I'm sorry, I'm on a rant right now. Since I'm driving, I might as well talk. You guys want to hear me talk? I'll talk. That's what some people have told me, close people that, down at the Gap. They're like, oh, we don't want to hear the silence. When you go for a hike and you walk for a long distance and you don't talk, we don't like that. We need to hear you talk. Okay. Well, all right, I'll talk. I'll talk how I think things are here. I'll share what I think's going on. I don't even watch the news. I just watch TikTok feeds. TikTok and Facebook feeds and all that. See, the reason they want to get rid of TikTok is because it's fast. It is fast. Literally, as soon as someone posts a video, you'll have at least 50,000 people or 100,000 people view that. Then they go and try to take it down, but people have saved it. And then they keep the liberals keep putting more restrictions in these community guidelines. You can't talk about certain things. Oh my God. Censoring people. Why do you have to censor people? It's a platform. If you don't like what I say, and you don't like what I do, what? You don't watch me. Click, swipe left. Plain and simple. You don't like what I have to say? Like when I put the narrative as Captain America is Trump trying to save America? Because everybody can see it, that they have their agendas. You can look it up. The agendas for 2020, 2030, and 2040, and 2050, they have it all laid out. The WEF, the WHO, because they're all in cahoots. These are the people that have that big meeting out in California every year, and then they put their mask on, just like the KKK, and dance around the fire, and do sacrifice, because they're all satanic. So, I don't know of a Christian Nazi. Have you? I don't know of one. There may be out there, but that would mean he would be like Schindler's List, where he would be helping out. And my let's go to today's current events with the Palestine, the whatever this is, Muslim versus Jews. That's basically what it's come down to. And then in this country, Obama did the mistake of by putting Dearborn, Michigan. That's already almost taken over by Muslims from the inside. And Obama did that to us. And now we got all these Chinese immigrants coming across. Well, we got Chinatowns just about every major city. And they got CCP police force here. Communism's here. So what they are trying to do, the WEF and the WHO, and they're trying to get so much diversity in because this happened when I was in Germany. I noticed that they brought in all the Turk Muslims, and the Turk Muslims trashed everything. Trashed everything. And then the regular Germans, they moved out in the country, and they left the Turkish Muslims have the inner city. So that's what's happening in these cities now. They're letting the illegals have the inner city, and the people that can afford to move and get out will get out. And see, back in the day, this United States was so populated that they had all these Air Force bases with people. So these Air Force bases, jails, you name it. But you can go on YouTube and you can watch these videos. YouTuber after YouTuber exploring abandoned buildings. And you got to think, where did the workers go? Where did the families go? Like with the houses. Where? They're dying off. I really feel that's what's going on. They're dying off because they've instituted some plan to depopulize the country. Well, at least in the United States. I'm going to say the United States. They depopulized the United States by their vaccine usage, and they're getting their fingers into fast food and processing, putting all these PSAs, chemicals, into our food. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of the government right now. I'll admit it. I'm not a fan of the government right now. I never was a fan of the stuff that they made us do, because this last round of I had it because with COVID, because you put your paperwork in to be promoted, and basically, let's put it this way, there are some people who didn't even do paperwork. They got promoted. There are people who didn't go to school, still got promoted during COVID. So why couldn't they make it an automatic grade bump for everybody? Why couldn't they have done that? I would have probably stayed. But no, they stand there and they ask us questions about our sex and our race, and of course, just look at me. I had an NCO. Well, not an NCO. He was I think he was E4, transferred into the company as E5. Then, 4 or 5 months, E6. And then when I left, he was just going to school for his E7. So the same thing happened on in the National Guard. This E4 medic, well, she didn't get hers on the up and up. She didn't get hers for brain power. I can tell you that. She got it for physical power. Having something against somebody. And that shit happens all the time in the military. Girls will do that, and then girls will do that when if they know they have the upper hand. You'll go from E4 to E7 in like a matter of a year and a half. It's like they give them six months in time and grade, and then promote them. I've seen it twice. But the other folks around me have to work for it. The one cook that came to the unit. Oh my God. She was a nightmare. She just got her E5 pinned on her. And she thought she was like God's gift to cooking. I have 10 years rank out of her. Over her. She just got hers. I had mine for 10 years. I'm the one who's in charge. Plain and simple. And she want to stand there and argue with me. Every time I go to make a decision, she does just the opposite. Then we're standing in front of the commander, and the commander wants to side with her, saying you two need to come with some agreement. No, there's no agreement. Me and the one E7, he looked at me and says, "How many years do you have on her?" I said, "I have 10. Okay. Wow. Automatically, who's in charge? Me. If you want to fight with me, fight with me. I'm tell you what, I don't. So luckily, she had enough, and she left to go to another unit. And well, how she got out of it is she went for a temporary deployment. She went to go try to get on the deployment, but something medically stopped her from going to the deployment, and she ended up just staying in the rear D of that unit. So she ended up just transferring to that unit because it was closer to Maryland, where she's from. I don't understand these people. Like, so that was her. She transferred, and then I come to find out, as soon as she's like in that unit, she's the only cook in the unit, and they promote her to E6. Promote her to E6. So I bet you her head is, oh man, probably huge. Probably stinking huge. She's probably so full of herself. That's something too. You got to do the time at your rank, so you don't get this. You got to have some time under your belt before you go to the next rank. Right now, the way they're promoting, they ask you 2 simple questions: what's your sex, and what's your what color are you? What race are you? Bam, you're moving right up as soon as you answer the two correct questions. Oh, if you're a white gay male, yeah, you're going to get promoted. Straight white male, they're making you work. It's basically like with on TikTok, there is a warrant officer. And how did he put it? Punishment for doing the right thing. So if you do the right thing, you get more added onto you. I know that video's in there. It's shoot. But a good worker will get more added on, more responsibility, and it becomes basically a punishment. And that's how I felt, because at one point in time, being the only cook in a unit, and these higher ups sitting in the meeting know that, I was ordering the food, picking up the food, cooking the food, and then cleaning up, and then closing out. And then that would start all back over the next month. I did that for almost a year with no help, because they took three of our cooks and sent them to Penn State to do the Connolly. So they transferred 3 cooks, left me there by myself, and I did it all by myself. There's some of the things I had to put to the back burner to get the mission done, but most of the time it was late nights. It was really late night, and getting no attaboy or nothing. Just get more added on, you know. I'm telling you. And then the new captain that came in, she wondered why I have an attitude. Because the guy before her, during this time period, that this lieutenant that got put in place, I think it was temporary, he couldn't meet height body weight. The lieutenant couldn't. And he wanted 3 meals a day. So that means I had to start at like 4 in the morning, and I didn't go home till 8 o'clock at night, till everything was done. They had 3 meals, so as soon as breakfast was done and cleaned up, I had to start lunch. Then after lunch, I'd start dinner. 3 meals. And you wonder why I have an attitude? Because somebody, instead of just having one meal, a lunch meal, no, you have 3 meals, and you want to stand there and force people to do stuff. When they have their little matrix, they have their little matrix, their spreadsheet, and update the damn thing. Because every month I was going in doing a birth records review, mini SRP, while trying to goddamn cook. Excuse my language, but yeah, that's how it was. Having to cook and do all the dumb shit every month. Go online and do your SGLV, whatever. You need to do it again. I just did it last month. Oh, no, they need a new one now. Every month, they need a new one. Oh, we're updating it for SRP. Didn't we just do that last? It was all the time, every one of us. Didn't we just do that? Then they don't have the people. Here you go. That's what's on top of it is they don't have the people trained to access the site, the sites. Then they come up with this new one when I was just because I had enough of it and got ready to retire. They come up with this new system. It's supposed to be all in one. Basically, that was supposed to be like what was the other one that we had? I can't believe what is it? Oh man, I used it all the time. Had everything on it. You just put your card in, type your, go to what you want, and then you would type in for that. Like if you wanted a Go See ID card, you would type your password and everything in for that. Go to that site. But it all had everything located in one. But they made one for the higher ups, I guess for the higher ups or the S1s to cut down on. I don't know what to cut down on. It's probably fucking backwards because it's Joe Biden. They were having lots of issues and people were having lots of their time erased. I know I probably had some time erased. So I'm gonna go get some lunch meat here at the store. So I'm really done for today. I'm done for today. So I want to go spend some quality time with my dogs, and then do some more cleaning up and getting ready to do a major move or something. Well, you already know if you're watching. Alright. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time.